Hey, hello, welcome to our Mother Earth YouTube hub. We have a few rules you have to follow. Just subscribe to all our channels, comment, and leave the country you live in, and give us a thumbs up. Then you are participating in our gorgeous prizes sponsored by our generous sponsors. Yes, we have lots of sponsors, so participating is really a big chance on winning. My name is Crearet and I made a shadowbox C for you with lots of 3D effects, lots of Stamperia products and lots of chipboards, and I will let you see how it works. This is a shadowbox and I took the gorgeous paper from Stamperia, from the Octoman, and I'm gluing it with a soft glue gel from Vinegar to my board. Also sealed it with that and checked if everything was okay. My shadow box had to have light. So, you see, light. How to adjust that to the background? Just with double-sided tape. When you fit it all, just pull off the excess and start gluing your small lights to the background. It can go around about 2 times. Just give it a real good pinch to keep it there, and if you have a really good double-sided tape, it will stick there. Just checking, and it's okay. Well, I had some rice paper over and it fits really nice under the Octoman, so I glued it there. The excess I did on the background. And then I start pulling the rest of my rice paper and just putting it in places, not thinking about it, just gluing and making a kind of a layout. Drying it, and then I had a mermaid tail, and I was like, okay, I put that in the corner as a little extra. I had some dark green Aquacolor from Stamperia. I sprayed them on the chipboards I had and dried them and then make my composition. Now they look like real underwater plants. Making my composition on the other side. Not thinking, just laying it in place and thinking, okay, I like that or do not like that. And when I like it, I will spray everything green again. Making everything in composition, but it needed some gold on the edges so it will look more like natural seaweed. I took some sand paste from Stamperia just to blend in all the rice papers. I tried it with a spatula, but it didn't work out, so I used my brush to finish it. Then I put some Aquacolor's dark green, the turquoise, the pearl gold and the water green, and I just am painting the background of the sand paste so it will fit in with the rice paper and has the same color. Decided it goes much better without the frame. Also here I'm not thinking, just blending it in. When there's yellow, I put some yellow and some green and blue. Don't forget to do the edges and the inside. And just making some colors so it all becomes one. The watercolors are not so dark as usual colors, so that's fine. Making my composition, I can glue it together now because I already painted them. And when I was making my composition, I was thinking about one piece has to be above the other ones. So I put a glass pebble under it, that one, and just glue it on there so it has more 3D dimensional. Glued the other side also. Then I took the shell chipboard and took some Glamour Paste gold and the pearl gold watercolor and blended it all together to another beautiful shelf color. With the yellow, it is not just one color but has more colors in there, so it will be more like the real stuff. Also my turtle got some Glamour Paste on there, gold on the body, and I put some ancient pink on this shell. Another shell. Just repeating it. And then I took the jellyfish. I'm sorry it's almost out of my view. I took some Glamour Paste turquoise, ancient pink and the gold. So it will have multiple colors because jellyfish is never one color. And it needs to spark and be mysterious. My seahorse, I made him gold too. And then I took some glass pebbles and glued them on the background, so my jellyfish is coming towards me, so in a 3D dimensional. Gluing the shells and the sea star. Then I took another glass pebble to put my little turtle on. But when I was gluing him on, I was like, okay, it's a little bit boring. So I put some glue on there and then took the Glamour Sparkle burnt umber and put it on there. So his shell is more dimensional and sparkling. And it will come out very beautiful when it's dark and the lights are on. I did the same with the big turtle. I already prepared it. Didn't want to bore you with all the process. Here it is, and I'm throwing some sparkles burnt umber on them. Remove the excess and put it back in the jar. I have some glass pebbles left and I painted the background with the Glamour Paste, some with ancient pink, some with gold and some with the turquoise, just to bring the colors back. And when they are dry, you can glue them together on the background and they will have a really nice sparkling and colorful effect in the colors you already used. Here I'm putting glass pebbles on each other, and I even did 2 of them to give it a dimensional, but I will be back on that later. Here I'm using the Lindy Squirt Poting Gold to give my seahorse more sparkling, because there's a lot of mica in there. Gluing my big turtle on the background and my seahorse, but I put 2 pebbles under it, so it will be more dimensional. You need to use heavy body gel because otherwise it will not stick. And then I decided I need some more sparkles because my jellyfish was a little bit boring and I put some turquoise glamour sparkles on there from Stamperia also. And here I'm gluing the glass beads already painted with the glamour paste and glue them to the background with the heavy body gel from Stamperia. I also glued some I didn't paint, just they're really small, just to let it look like there are air bubbles on the water. Then I was like, okay, the frame needs some texture, so I put some modeling paste on the bottom, and then put some shelf pieces in there. They will stick when it's dry. And with some sand paste, I did the other sides just to give it some dimension and some more texturous. After I dried that, I put some clear gesso over there so I can paint it. And I used again the Stamperia Aqua Gold Pearl Gold. I diluted it with water. And then after that I put some Lindy Squad Poting Gold in there. Just to give it more spark and different kind of color. Drying it really well and putting it aside. My seahorse, I put some Nouveau glue on there, and then I put some glaze from Tim Holtz on there and I dried it. Some gears to make the Octoman a little more dimensional. And putting it all together, pulling off the sheet from the front, put it first, then the frame, and then my background in it. And there we go. Just a little close-up. Look at that, all that sparkling. Mother Nature is so beautiful. My seahorse needed some sparkles too. So I did the edges and his tail. I glued it on the outside of the box. I thought it was a little bit too glossy and too dark, so I put some white gesso and dry brushed it really a little bit. So it was not as dark anymore, but it fitted great into the background because the frame is white on the top, so it needs to be there. Keep watching because I'm filming now and it's not really dry, but then the next day it is dry and you can see all the colors in daylight, all the sparkles, all the dimensions. I did some blue sparkles on the bottom too. Look at these. You see the glass pebbles, and I'll give you a sight into the night. You cannot see all the details now, but you can see everything that's beautiful. Look at that, look at that mermaid tail, the glass pebbles, the mid-form casting, another tail, and the sparkles of my turtles. I hope you liked my video, and please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment with the country you're living in to win beautiful prizes from my generous sponsors. And I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.